Good morning. Today is Tuesday, October 11th. The year is 2022. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm here having a cup of coffee in my little mug. I got coffee spilled all over it. Delicious coffee. Dunkin' Donuts coffee this morning. And I'm sitting here next to Grayson. He just sitting here. So Grayson got up this morning. He showed out this morning. That muddy ran all over his damn house. Tore down the gates, ran around with the toys. Just tore up the whole damn house. I'm like, okay, what is wrong with this fucking mud? It's too early for this shit. I like a calm, quiet. I want him to get a little older so he could relax and be chill. Anyway, my house, the house next door to me sold. It was only in market. See, everybody can say the housing market is crashing. Okay. The lady next door to me, she has a beautiful house. She put it up for sale. The house sold in a couple days. So fast. She had multiple offers over there from when I found out yesterday when I don't know she's moving out now this morning. It's a long story, but she has this massive house next door. It's a black woman. And she sold it to some Indians or Pakistanians, something like that. Anyway, they paid cash for the house. Now, I knew they paid cash for the house because I saw it on the computer. I said, ooh, somebody paid cash for this house. They paid a lot of money for that house. Cash. And when we were talking, she said that it's a young couple who bought the house, but their parents paid cash for that house. Bought the house for them and paid cash. And so, black folks, we are in a dire situation in this country because it's very rare that a black parent can buy their newlywed children an expensive house and pay cash. It don't happen too often. But being in real estate, I've seen this multiple times. Well, parents will pay for the homes of their children. These people are grown. These people in their 30s. They grown. And I've seen it so often. I would go to closing and the parent would be the person there paying cash for the home for their children. And something we can't really do as black folks. Not all of us can go out and pay cash for it, especially what they pay for that house. Cash money. I'm like, oh Lord, they paid a lot of money for that house. But it's a beautiful house though. So the point is, as I was talking with my neighbor who's selling, she was telling me they own multiple businesses. They do threading. That needle threading, I don't know much about it. But they do needle threading. I'm saying they do needle threading. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that needle threading. So I've heard about it, I've seen it, I've waxing needle thread. I don't know, but they have these stores and they do all this shit. And they make a killing off that shit. And like she said, there's all black folks in there. And I've never really been into one of these. I don't know anything about that needling thing, the waxing thing. I don't know. I'll just be honest with you. I don't know. I need to learn that shit. Black folks have got to get out of this mentality of working for people. Y'all got to stop this shit. I have been self-employed my entire life. I've only worked one job as an adult, and that was when I worked at TJ Maxx in 2010. Worst mistake of my entire life. 6 months of sheer, I ran up out of there. But that woke me up and realized this ain't for me. You've got to get out this mentality of working for someone else. We've got to become entrepreneurs. We must create our own businesses. These Indians and Pakistanians, they ran into black areas and they open up all kinds of businesses. You niggas go support them. And you make rich. It's, every time I go to these black neighborhoods, it's ridiculous. It's very hard to find a black-owned restaurant in some of these areas. Most of the JJ's, Fish Shack, owned by some foreigners. You go to any of these stores, a liquor store, all up and down Calendar Road. All you see is foreigners. You might see a black business here, black business there, very few. But the rest of them, the gas station, the liquor store, every damn thing owned by all these foreigners. And people lined up in there. We making them wealthy. I've never understood it. Now, I don't have hair, so I have no reason to go into a hair salon or a hair beauty supply store. But for some reason, I can't remember why, but about a year or two ago, I was going into this hair salon. I think I was looking for maybe some alcohol, maybe it was during the pandemic, and they said the health beauty store had some stuff. I walked into this massive store owned by these Asians. It's a, beauty supply store. They have lots of them. There's no need for me to go to those places because I just shake this shit out, slap some alcohol on some lotion and keep moving. I do this myself. But I saw all them black folks lined up in there. Lined up. It was like a massive store, and they were buying all this hair products and all this stuff. I was thinking, wow, these people are spending a lot of money in this store. Buying hair, they have that the fake hair and stuff. I'm just thinking, wow, they're making these people rich. Rich, filthy rich. Off fingernails and hair and needle threading and waxing. I don't know what that shit is. Who knows? I don't even know the purpose of it. I'm assuming they're threading their eyebrows. I don't know for sure. I could be wrong. Spill some coffee over here. But we gotta, y'all, you gotta, this is what I always tell my mother. My mother had us sitting in that Kingdom Hall as a Jehovah's Witness for. She had us there on Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Hours. Kingdom Hall on Sunday. Tuesday we had the book study. Friday, Thursday night we back at the Kingdom Hall for Watchtower and Awake something, another 2 hours there. Saturday out in the field service. What did your children learn from this bullshit that's happening? Me and her had this conversation all the time. What did you teach your children with this bullshit, how to survive in this fucking world out here? You ain't teaching shit. Having your children sit up, my mother could have us teach someplace learning skill sets that we could have used for life. Not that fake, fucked up ass bullshit religion shit that ain't worth the hill of fucking beans. Like I said, a couple hours on Sunday, more hours on Tuesday, a few more hours on Thursday. Yeah, imagine all those hours she was teaching her children some skills, how to lay bricks or paint or do construction work or do something that she could have given her children, play instruments, sing, dance. I don't give a fuck, whatever it is, math, science, who knows? Too much wasted time with religion. My aunt said, Jesus, Jesus. I mean, we go to my aunt, my daughter's house, she'd have us singing all these Christian songs all day and night long. It was ridiculous. Black folks' priorities are so fucked up. We so caught up with trying to get into heaven, we forget we got to live on hell here on this fucking earth. People criticize Joe Jackson. I've always told Joe Jackson, Michael Jackson's, the Jackson's father, Joe Jackson, that man was a hero of my eyes. He took them kids and took them out the ghetto and made him work hard for them to have careers. Them boys still singing to this day. Jackson 5 did performance, they were down there performing, the place was sold out not too long ago. He were over in Alabama someplace. He wanted his children to have success. And another thing I've noticed too, every time I go into a Thai restaurant or Indian restaurant or any of these businesses owned by these foreigners, guess what? They children right there working the register, bringing the food out, cooking the food, all of them. Where are these black children at? Ripping, running in the streets. Parents nowhere to be found. I was literally shocked what my sisters did with their kids. I was thinking, this is ridiculous. Why would you bring children into these circumstances and then treat them in this manner? I never understood it. After all we went through with my mother, you would think they would have sense enough to bring children in the world and say, I'm going to give my children some opportunity in education so they can go and have a successful life. Do you think the women did that? Yeah, please. That's why I don't have no children. After I looked at my sisters and cousins and all this shit going on with them niggas on both sides, I said, okay, I can't deal with this. This is some nigga shit right here. I don't want to be bothered with this. When women approach me, talking about, so we can have children and we can do this, I said, yeah, I'm not having no children with you. You with black women are insane. No thank you, because you ain't gonna have my child sitting up in that church screaming in the fucking Jesus shit. No way. I come in there and blow that fucking church up with your black ass in there. You think I'm gonna have a child, you gonna run up there. Black people need to give up this fake religious mess because it ain't working out in their favor. They gotta focus on living here on earth, opening a business, having some type of skill sets, teaching your children some type of fucking skill. And let me just say this, and I know you black women gonna get upset, but black women really can't really teach their children these skills because they don't know how to do certain things like laying bricks or construction or landscaping or any of this stuff. But they have all these children and they offer them nothing but the public school system. Good luck with that one. I look at my sister's kids and I just, and the boys going out, all grown now. I just say, okay, I'm going out, close the door, lock the door. What can I do? But my kids, these parents make these decisions. But ain't no fucking way I'm going to have a child growing up in this world today and that child ain't going to learn how to use a computer, how to do science, math, lay bricks. He going to learn some motherfucking skill or he going to fucking die. You going to learn a skill, nigga. When you walk out this door, you're going to be able to stand on your own 2 feet, on your own motherfucking business. I don't give a fuck what it is, but you ain't come back here asking for shit because you're going to pay your own fucking bills. Now, I think it's noble that these parents bought these youngest couple this house next door. They got the cash, obviously. Maybe it's an investment for them, who knows. I mean, I said, do they have any kids? She said, they don't have any kids. I said, oh, they ain't even got no kids. They damn near in their 30s. Niggas have children at 8, 16, 17 years of age. These people who next door, no children. Big ass house, big gorgeous. I walked out and I'm like, beautiful. I said about this, I am do shit over here. There's some work. There's some stuff that needs to be done, but it's a gorgeous house, though. But I do find it rather amazing. Black folks, we got some work to do in our community, and people got to start thinking about these children they bringing into this world. My mother wasn't thinking when she went out there and brought all her children into that Jehovah's Witness bullshit and had them sitting up in that Kingdom Hall for decades and then realized they ain't learned nothing from it. Nothing. From the time I was born in 1970 to the time I was damn near 17, 18 years of age, we were caught up in that Jehovah's Witness bullshit before I told my mother, I'm not being involved in this shit no more. I've had enough of this fake mess. I never forget my mother slapped me when I told her that. I said, you can do it again, honey, because I ain't going. Enough of that fake bullshit. My mother went from, then she left the Jehovah's Witness religion, then she went to another religion, then she was with Deaf Creflo Dollar, then she was with this religious person. Every time you go in my mother's house, she got all the TVs turned on this Christian program and shit. And I had to go in there and cancel all her debit cards and credit cards because she was giving them all her money. I said, no, the hell you ain't, Miss Hampton. I'm about to torch. Stop to that. Stop. All of it. What you give them rich bastards money for? You still trying to buy your way into heaven? You ain't going there, Miss Hampton. Ain't nobody going to heaven because it don't fucking exist. She's still giving them. What's that damn man? She had, oh my, it was ridiculous. The amount of money she had going out of her bank account to these damn, and I recaptured that money too. I said, this is fraud, honey. I need that money back. And at the end, nip that shit in the bud. I need to go back to her bank account, look at that shit again, because she good at, I had to turn off that debit card. Now I know how to go in there and turn it off. My debit card's not working. It sure ain't, Miss Hampton, because I turned that shit off. Use that Discover card I got. Well, it ain't got much limit on that. It sure don't, Miss Hampton. Whip out the American Express. It won't go through. I know it ain't going through. You maxed it out. I pay on it. But you need any damn way. You got food, you got heat, you got clothes, you got everything you need over there. What you need over there for? Oh, you trying to give to them church folks. How my mother taking out their time? She had 7 children. Now, my father was very type of person. He made us get up and work, clean up. We had to rake leaves, wash cars. My father was not into that religious bullshit. He couldn't stand that bullshit. He hated it. He was not a religious person. Now, my father was a superstitious person. That's a whole other realm, different. But he was not a religious person. My father, coming up out of Mississippi, he believed in his superstitious habits. I don't know why, but he just did. I'm not religious or superstitious. I wish y'all could see this dog right here in my feet. Why won't you go somewhere and play? Damn dog, and he come back and do that toy damn near across the whole house. I don't understand this. Something wrong with this dog. Something is wrong with this doggy here. I don't get it. Well, whew. Well, this coffee's hot. You know, black people, we have a ways to go with our children. Now I know, so I can't wait to read. Everybody can own a business. Slap yourself if you think like that. All these other folks own all types of businesses. The black folks, everybody can't own a business. Y'all slap yourself in your damn mouth. All these other folks own all types of business. Here's the funny part. When I was working in this house, I had so many Hispanics and Latinos show up at this house with all kinds of shit they can do. From food, we cook, we clean, everything. Everything. We lay bricks, deck repair, painting, sheetrock. I have a cleaning service. We have a food service. We prepare food. We do meal prep. Everything you can imagine. You know, everything. I was just like, these people, every type of business you can imagine, they will bring it to your front door. Everything. Everything. Because they know better. Then they making good money too. Versus you niggas wanting to work for somebody else for the rest of your fucking life. And going up to these colleges getting these fucking worthless ass fucking degrees. Everybody I know got a motherfucking worthless ass degree that ain't worth shit. Everybody. I said they got all these degrees. And somebody come here and say, I don't know what I'm going to do. Why? I got my student loans going to be coming due. I said, I thought Biden said y'all didn't have to pay on that shit till December. Well, I think I'm going to go back to school again. Okay, you ain't learned nothing the first 20 years you did it. You going to do another 20 years? Now I have to pay my student loans. They're being deferred. Yeah, but they're going higher and higher. I think some people just going to die in the old student loan debt because they have no intentions of paying. They have no way to pay it. You went to school all these years and you still ain't learned nothing. You ain't making no income. I don't get it. You're not making no substantial income. Why aren't they taking math and science and stuff? Why aren't they on computer, IT, anything? I don't know. Man, I'm going to be a psychiatrist. We do need some psychiatrists in the black community, but they ain't paying for that shit in damn way, so you need to go do something else. And also this social worker damn thing. What the fuck was that? Who wants a degree in that shit, worthless ass shit? Talk about starving. I'm an interior decorator. Here we go. China met so many black interior decorators hitting the other. I want to come over and do your house walk. I said, it's done, child. What you going to come over here and do? We paint the walls or something? I did my own interior decorating. I didn't go to no fancy college and run up no debt either to do it. There's one mistake black folks might be making is, I'm all for getting a college education and getting a good degree in a good field. But some of these fields are fucking worthless. I'm looking at all these people getting these degrees and I'm thinking, yeah, what are you getting degrees in? And they go to school, they take them forever to get that damn degree, and then they're in debt up to their eyeballs, and they get the degree, it ain't worth nothing. They're still over there working at Goodyear. I'm like, wait a minute, you get this degree? You just graduated from Morehouse. They get these degrees and they're worthless. I mean, I don't get it. But hey, I don't know. Do what y'all want to do, because you niggas don't do what you want to do any damn way. I just wanted to say I thought this was very interesting that this couple was buying this house, and so as she's moving out today, the streets filled with these moving trucks over there. She's over there moving all her stuff out today because she closes on her new place today. Well, the new people got their trucks lined up ready to move in. I'm like, ooh, boy, there's a lot of excitement going on. Next thing I get my coffee, go out on the front porch and look, hey, how y'all doing over there? Welcome to the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see y'all. Ooh, nice furniture. They got trucks out there parked. So they got all that damn furniture. They about to haul that shit in there. After she get all her stuff out of there. So there's a whole bunch of moving trucks up and down the streets. There's a circus out there. Moves everywhere. Big crowd of people. I go out there. All of them, my nosy white neighbors, they just watching. Nosy. Yeah, shit to do. Anyway, today it is Tuesday. Let me just, you stop now. I'm gonna go up here and I need to take a shower first. Shit, what is this? I'm taking me a little shower. I'm gonna eat some breakfast and I'm going to the gym. Anyway, today is Tuesday. It is October the 11th. The year is 2022. I just want to say, I thought this was very interesting how these foreigners are able to come into this country financially, do extremely well when we got black folks who've been here for centuries and y'all still suffering. I don't get it. But anyway, I am about to conclude this video and go up and top of my ass in the shower. I got supposed to be going to breakfast and doing that. I got a client coming over here. We'll see. I mean, he did just text me to you on his way. But anyway, let me have my ass in the shower then. I need to. I don't know why last night I was burning up, sweating last night. Normally I have this a bed cooler on my bed. I turn it on, but last night I forgot to turn it on. I tossed and turned it all night last night. I was sweating like a damn pig. But anyway, today is Tuesday, October 11th, the year 2022. You all have a great Tuesday. I'm out of here and enjoy the rest of your day.